This is something need to be viral.
Yeah, I'm on the honor roll.
If we don't do our work, so we show up to school. Cause we like beats and rhymes, cause we all think it's cool. Tick money out. You already know that I do my work, and I'ma let them know. I'm the smartest in the class, and my specialty is math. Cause I know my fractions, homie, you don't know the half. Your boy nuts, flow nasty like school lunch. Go bananas like a fruit punch, and I stay clean like a toothbrush, yeah. GPA, oh so high. Passed every test and they don't know why. When I lick over you and I float in the sky, they sigh. Why? I can tell that you're mad and I go to work like I gotta drive in the cab. So sad, but to go back, but then on the lesson, grab you a notepad, bro, man. I study hard. Like a Hail Mary pass in the fourth down in the fourth quarter. I'ma go far. With the long stop heading to the college and I got a sick flow, but I think I need to vomit. You ain't better than I, you need to stop it, I promise. Like I make a profit, I got it. Catch me at the school, yeah, I do my work. Catch me at the crib, yeah, I do my work. I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, yeah, I do my work. Yeah, I do my work. I'm on a roll, yeah, I do my work. I do my work, yeah, I do my work. First I do my homework, then I go write my verse. Beats and rhyme, yeah, I'm in beats and rhyme. I work hard on my line, then pass every time. Yeah, buddy, it's Chris. You know what it is. I'm by the campus, cause they know I'm about that BS gas. And I was like a fish, everything up on my list. Higher than a C average, cause I'm Chris, don't you get it? Once I'm in, I work, I ain't never leaving out, ain't no doubt. When I spit it, leave their faces sauerkraut. They say I'm smart for my age, I should skip a couple grades. Now I'm headed up to 8 with a list full of A's. GT, will you see me? I'm writing or reading, and history, I'll learn about that. Ain't hand they're leaking, and I do my work, yeah, that's every day. Never late to class, trying to get some straight A's. Catch me at the school, yeah, I do my work. Catch me at the crib, yeah, I do my work. I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, yeah, I do my work. Yeah, I do my work. I'm on a roll, yeah, I do my work. I'm in class, doing my work. Go to school, and then I kill a verse. Song in a hearse, yeah, they so shook. Forget about that dog, beware of my notebook. I'm level 1, I get good grades. In my head, I'm about to get paid. Work, I'm about to get paid. Up in school, yeah, it was amazing. They call me Mr. T, cause I'm on an 18. 1 plus 2 is 3. It's T goes after B. How did I know that? Cause I do my homework, G. I'm a good great manners, but I pay attention. I can read a chapter book, incomplete on full 6. Catch me at the school, yeah, I do my work. Catch me at the crib, yeah, I do my work. I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, yeah, I do my work. Yeah, I do my work. I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, yeah, I do my work.
What if love was a person and you could talk to love? What would you say?
I'm on the honor roll. 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 Yeah, I do my. You're now tuned to Beats and Rounds podcast, and we talk about any and everything raw and uncut. If you like it, follow and subscribe. You're ready. Nigga, that honor roll drum got me in the uppy right now. Yo, shout out to the youth that's getting to it, nigga. Son, catch me at the crib, yeah, I do my work. Catch me at the school, yeah, I do my work. Come on up. Turn Italy, nigga. That video was dope, man. I'm in a uppy right now, for real. And I'm gonna stay on it. Yo, I was watching some B-boys. They was battling, son. And they was going crazy, man. Yo, check this joint out. Was he just roboting on his wrists, elbows, and shoulders, nigga? Oh my goodness, Chris Brown couldn't stomp that yard, nigga. Son, oh man, she was looking incredible, man. Shout out to that boy B-Boy Jr., man. That nigga was getting busy, son. His squad was controlling his movements, nigga. He was levitating. Nigga, they didn't have no strings. Shit was getting wild, man. They was on that stage getting busy, man. For real. They was working out there, man. Now let's get on over to this NBA, nigga. Like, son. And all the road join the B-boys getting to it, nigga. Don't want to drop my drink. Oh shit, son. Shit is in the uppy for real, man. Niggas was getting wild in the NBA, man. It was definitely lit last week. Niggas was getting slain trying to block shots, son. Shit was getting crazy for real. That boy Anthony Edwards, nigga, son. Anthony Edwards threw it on Collins incredibly, like, nigga, like, son, that shit was crazy, son. It was wild on that court. Son, he dislocated the fingers, like, son, how he dislocated his fingers on the other hand, son. Like, the way he dunked that shit was wild, son. They said Collins went to the locker room with a contusion, like, yo. How the hell you go to the locker room with a contusion, son? That's wild. Dislocations and migraines happening when Ant-Man jumping out the gym, son. Son, shit was getting crazy last week, man. That boy went to the locker room too, man. Ant-Man came back out, and that boy Collins came back to the game too, man. Shit was crazy. The Wolves kept the lead though, and they won the game 114-104, man. Shit was getting wild last week. A lot of dunks. Niggas was postering everything last week. Shit was getting crazy. Then right after that, nigga, a few games later, just a few, the Jazz back at it, man. Son. But Holmgren dunking all over him. Son, Holmgren was going ham on the Jazz, son. That shit was crazy, son. That nigga caught the alley-oop on Kessler for the and one. Son, oh man, son. They was going crazy. The Thunder and the Jazz had a good game, man. That shit was crazy. This nigga Holmgren had like 5 posters. Like, son. Oh man, son. He definitely came in this rookie season to work, for real, man. That boy Holmgren gets busy. Shit was shaking in that building, for real, man. That shit was crazy. Holmgren ended the game with like 35, 14, and 3, nigga. Like, son. That shit was crazy. And the Thunder win 119-107, son. That was a good ass game too, man. Now let me get his shout out, son. I want to give a big shout out to that boy Kevin Durant, like nigga. That boy Durant just passed Shaq, nigga, for the top 10 scorers of all time, son. He's number 8 right now. That boy Durantula is a bucket, nigga. And it definitely look like he's gonna pass another Hall of Famer, man. That nigga gets busy. The Suns moving up in the playoff standards right now, and it don't look like Durant letting up one bit, nigga. Let me give another shout out, man, once again, to that boy Kevin Durant, man. He keeps shooting up for real. Now let's get on over to this music, nigga. Catch me after school. Son, the youth action uppy for real, man. They definitely was shaking shit, man. Yo, I got in tune with this artist by the name of Kraken Williams, man. And he is incredible, son. He is dope in the mug, son. I seen his video on the gram, and then I went to his page. I had to go see what it was looking like for real, man. And he was getting busy, nigga. He's lyrical than a motherfucker, man. And he be barring. Yo, check this joint out.
The low percentage they identified as gifted from a young age. Connections in class easily made, but I ain't one A's. I want plays and glory from any given Sunday. Nigga went from the field to the stage on my nigga ways and ingrained. Still providing service to the masses if I get paid. Just don't let me know that it's a low wage. Token black nigga got accepted. They take pictures and they preach diversity. If the quota benefits me, then put my face in brochure and pass the degree. But I'm employed to really speak about the bullshit that they gon' have to endure. It's a sick journey becoming generational chores. They gon' kick you, but my wisdom is never stay on the floor. Get up and prepare for more. Remember, it ain't never no freedom without no war. Niggas die for this. Thoughts to myself like once a week when I be trying to quit. Gotta remember that this way bigger than this. Could never quit. I heard cracks for sale. I heard blacks for sale. It's custom to go through something when black is hell. I love the culture, but sometimes black is hell. I don't plan to fail. Nah, I don't plan to fail. I had to surround myself with some winners, man. Can't you tell? And they all black as well.
Son, Kraken Williams gets busy, man. That nigga's definitely dope than a motherfucker. He got a project out now called Crack for Sale. I'ma put that link down below. So y'all go check it out. Follow and subscribe. You already. I got in tune with this artist by the name of Lord JQ. And son, he be going ham like some nigga. I listened to a couple of his freestyles and them shits was crazy. Like son, JQ is raw than a motherfucker. Yo, check this joint out.
Thursday Hip Hop Vibes, the infamous Amadeus is the Punchline Academy, Shade 45, Sirius XM. You know the procedure. You ride around your city and you're in the right lane, you a motherfucking loser. I need you to signal right now to the left lane and make sure you have the music at maximum volume. This is the hottest cipher in the country. Shout out Vidiato, shout out the whole team.
Fix Rebel. We gon' wrap him in plastic, serve it to the streets. Get it from my little mans, you ain't get it from me. It's a cold in these streets and y'all failing miserably. One day you niggas thugger than you gunner in these streets. See, I'm a different type of nigga, I don't move the same. Carving the trails through the dirt, I don't follow lanes. I make them feel a little pressure like I'm Major Pain. I put in that pain, nothing to fuck with, Wu-Tang. I got whatever you need, the pills or the piff. Not twice for the powder, if you like to sniff. See, I exude boss status like the real Rick. The judge tried to give me 5 cause I packed the 5th. My lawyer good, 2 days I was out that bitch. I know a lot of smart niggas doing stupid time cause they thought their mans was real but he dropping dimes. The same shit that happened to boy who was screaming slime. Just because they square biz don't mean they walk the line. A skinny nigga but the vest make me look chunky. Niggas try to take my life for a little money. The shit I shoot will have intestines outside of they tummy. Usually learn from my mistake, I never been a dummy. Niggas ain't built for this shit, they ain't got the gear. They ain't seen him in weeks, I heard he disappeared. You never look inside the bag, you just go deliver. After you learn to deliver, you become a pitcher. Dapper Dan let the blicky right under the zipper. Bullets chop his body out and get him out the picture. And off the roof of that boy for trying to be a bishop. Flex, Rebel.
boy JQ had that building on tilt in that studio. Nigga, all energy. He was going ham, nigga. Nigga, JQ reminds me of Shay Davis. Real and the lyrics raw than a motherfucker, man. He got a video out now called Power, nigga. I'ma put that link down below. So y'all go check it out. Follow and subscribe. You already. I was listening to this artist by the name of Sully4Q, nigga. Son, I was waiting on this song to come out and I finally got it, like nigga. And this shit dropped 2 years ago. Like, yeah. Son, oh my goodness, nigga. That's wild, son. Like, son, Sully has shit shaking, man. This shit is fire, man. Yo, check this joint out.
I grew up on 8 Ball, MJG, Bun B, Pimp C, Mac Dre, Fat Tone, Tech 9, Busy Bone, you know Style P, Jada Kiss, Looney Corleone, went from Messy Marta, bumping wrist to fact on my way home. 29th Street, off the porch, I said, mommy, please let me go outside. My peers can't influence me, guess I lied. 38, that was my first gun, my partner said, if you don't got one now, you better get you one. Freshman year, we was dodging bullets, seen a body drop, I was scared. Only 15, couldn't believe my eyes, got away. Mama picked me up, asked me what was wrong, I told her nothing. You know why, man, cause that's against the code. Hard to trust, I ain't going out, at least not like that to my ops. You know I'ma live if it come to that. Lost my smile, this ain't who I am, this who I became till I free my mind.
Nigga, Sully was barring, like, son, that Finally Free is incredible, nigga. He got a website, and you can download that app, man. This is his website right here. And I'm gonna put that link down below to that Finally Free, so y'all go check that thing out, man. That shit is dope in the motherfucker. Follow and subscribe. You already, man. Now let's get on over to this battle rap, nigga. Son, I just seen the Soufflé Soul and Pyrex Jones on our Battle League. This was a good one, man. This is my first time hearing Pyrex Jones, and he was working. He was definitely up there getting busy. If he could keep up his momentum while he barring, he'll be even better, nigga. And Soufflé Soul had that building shaking, like, son. This was a one-rounder. I don't usually judge one-rounders, but this shit was clear. Like, so this shit was clear. Pyrex Jones started it off. He came out a little slow, then he started working. Pyrex Jones said, I really shoot this bitch in the awkward stance. No glove like Kevin Yukolich. Like, nigga. That shit was crazy, son. That shit was dope. And then them bars started hitting. Right after Pyrex said, can't be too eager when you run down on them. You fall back, observe, then push up after like tuna fish. Like, oh my God. Nigga. That shit was crazy, son. When his momentum was going, man, everything was landing. But that bar Soufflé Soul, oh my goodness, nigga. Soufflé Soul came out barring, son. He came out going ham, son. Shit was incredible. Bars was landing back to back. Son, Soufflé Soul said, pistol crack his cerebellum, let it flame. Nice like this, Jones in for a fix. There he came, like, nigga. And he just starting off the round, like, son. Soufflé Soul is incredible, son. He was going ham. And he kept shit on tilt. I don't think he let up that whole round, son. And it's just a one rounder. That nigga was going crazy. Soufflé Soul said, I'll end this bitch. No performance or penmanship. Our style's a big void. No hemorrhoids. Blood and some shit. Like, nigga. Like, oh, man, son. This nigga Soufflé Soul was going crazy, son. That shit was definitely dope to the motherfucker. Soufflé Soul had shit in the uppie, and he ain't stop at all, man. He did not stop. Soufflé Soul said, I'm about to bury him. I had to speak a different language for this German K. This bitch Bavarian. Like, yeah. So that shit was dope to the motherfucker. That nigga was working, son. So Flair Soul was incredible, son. And he kept barring, son. He did not stop. So Flair Soul said, the body's for a secluded place. We had the plan drawn. I'll stick a blood in a private area like a tampon. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Nigga. Oh my God, son. That nigga was going ham, son. That shit was crazy, son. This was definitely a clear one-rounder, man. Pirate Jones is pretty good, nigga. But Flair Soul had shit shaking in that building, man. He was just too much for him, son. Shout out to our Battle League for this one, man. Keep shit in the uppy, man, and going ham. You already. I seen that Low Pesci versus JC battle on King of the Dot Battle League. This was another good one, man. On the Blackout 8 card, that was a good card, man. Pesci was working, and that boy JC was going crazy, man. Yo, Pesci entertaining the motherfucker. He definitely entertaining. And JC is just fucking incredible. Like, nigga, this was a good battle, man. Pesci came out landing immediately. Like, nigga, he came out landing. He had a dope Kanye bar that hit. Then Lil Pesci had a lot of jokes and bars mixed together throughout the battle. That was hit or miss. It was hit or miss, but he had the crowd in the uppie for real, man. Lil Pesci said, armed with the Hulk like a Saudi Arabian businessman, engraved my name on his face with the blade of obsidians. Like, yeah, nigga, that shit was incredible, and it landed. That was the best bar of his first round for real, man, but he ain't let up at all. Joe Pesci said, nuclear cruise missile locked in, popped limbs like he used to do jujitsu. Like, nigga, that shit was crazy, son. That shit was dope in a motherfucker. But it wasn't enough for real. Cause JC came out going ham. Like, yo, oh my God, nigga. Son, JC was going ham for real. This must be Lil Pesci's first battle back since Battle in Daylight. They said that nigga put nuts on his face, cause that's the first thing JC started off the round with. Like, how you getting ball sacks on your face? Nigga, that shit's crazy, man. And he had shit shaking right after that, man. Yo, JC said, you shook to death and you should be. He squeezed cans. Any other situation, I'm calm. You know, blending in like a hitman scene. But this is Toronto. It's Twin Drakes, Fred Van Vliet, nigga. Nick, that boy JC was going crazy, son. That shit was wild, man. Shit wasn't happy in that building. And he kept landing. This boy JC said, I cook niggas weekly. And I make it look so easy, I got Remy attention. Like, nigga, that shit had the crowd shaking. And he kept barring. JC said, right when his shit gets set in park, we plug it like a Tesla car. Like, oh my God. Like, yo, once his shit gets set in park, we plug it like a Tesla car. Yeah, oh man, son. JC is different, son. The potency of his round, son, them shits be incredible, son. And he still ain't stopped, son. That shit was wild. This nigga JC said, this comeback, it wasn't a better start. But here you are. Ain't no saving shit, bro. You should have stayed in limbo. Now I got a body load to set the bar. Like, JC got this first round. Yo, son, oh man, son. Shit was crazy, son. This nigga Lil Pesci was pretty good, man, but son, JC is just too much, man. The potency of them bars, man. Them shits is crazy, son. Lil Pesci came back in his second round, though. Lil Pesci definitely came out in the second going crazy. This nigga had the rebuttal about daylight ball sack. Yeah. Yo, son, that shit was funny as motherfucker, man. It was pretty good, man. And he kept going. Lil Pesci said, when we was in the Bay, we ain't have no weed problems. Banana Kush to the OG perk. He like the Green Goblin. He had his sweat in that old headband like Rasheed Wallace. Like, Nick, that shit was crazy, son. Pesci's second round was his best for real, man. He was working. Shit was getting crazy. He had them jokes and the bars mixed in. He was definitely going ham. This nigga Lil Pesci said, I got bitches who stare with vision impaired. She'll pull up with the stick if she even thinks that you there. Like, oh my God, nigga. Oh, that shit was crazy, son. Pesci was working, son, and he kept going. Lil Pesci said, send me Yaro, really spray quick. He won't really say shit. Homie won't hesitate to let Max fire. He's Stephen A. Smith. Like, man, that shit landed the end of the round, son. But JC came back out still barring, man. Like, yeah, he definitely came back out still barring. Lil Pesci had a great second round. Son, this nigga JC rebutted the racist angle Lil Pesci had in his first round. And he ain't never let up after that, son. At all, son. This nigga JC said, you could lose track of time just trying to keep air in your lungs. That's how quickly it collapsed. Like, oh, shit, nigga. Like, what the fuck, son? Like, oh, man. JC is incredible, man. That shit was crazy, man. And he kept the building on tilt. Like, son, JC said he could barely move. Hospital. Every limb broken. It's nothing he could compare it to. Just like that. You gotta do all your work through a right cast. Like Terry Crews. Like, son. Like, oh my goodness, son. Son, that shit was incredible, son. He had a short second round, man, but he was too much. Like, nigga, JC is incredible, son. This was a debatable round for real. And I still ain't finished, nigga. Like, son, JC said, I don't just specialize in wordplay. I let the birds spray, but not today. Because if that's what JC holding his hands, he'll send it on the third day. Like, oh my God, nigga. Like, son. Oh, shit, son. That nigga went crazy in the second too, man. It was just a short second round, man. He definitely edged it for me off the pony alone, man. JC be barring, man. That shit was crazy. Then Lil Pesci came out in his third, jokes and bars mixed in, hit or miss. This might be his latest round, but he had that bar that had the crowd on tilt, son. This nigga Lil Pesci said, like I ain't come here to murk somebody. Yo, my verse. Perfect body. So it looked like he was trying to holler, son. He did say he the Indian Cameron. Like, yeah. Nigga, son. Pesci was working in this battle, son. He was very entertaining, nigga. The JC came out still going ham. Like, son, he ain't let up in any round, son. This nigga JC said, we gonna lift more spirits than church music, but we gonna start by putting him in the air. Like, what? Son. Oh man, son, that shit was crazy, son. And shit kept landing. He just kept hitting, son. Right after JC said, I am misery. You a liability trying to sit with me after a quiet break, knowing I hibernate cryogenically. I'm that cold. Like, oh my God, nigga. Like, son. Like, son, oh man, son. This nigga JC is different, son. He has shit shaking, son. And right after that, this nigga JC said, the Reaper is death. The only art you can't emulate. Even life don't mimic me. But you died, bro. I can show you how and why, lo. Just biochemistry. Like, son. Like, son. That nigga JC was too much for Pesci, son. He was too much for that nigga. I had this battle with JC taking it 2-1 or a gentleman's 30, man. He was going ham, man. And Lil Pesci was definitely entertaining in that building, man. This was a good battle, man. I want to give a shout out, man. A big shout out to this Nigerian actress singer by the name of Yaro, man. I've been listening to her music and watching her series and skits for years now. Toxic Love, My New Hood, man. She always working, man. Lisa stay dropping content. If y'all love comedy and good writing, she co-stars in this new comedy show y'all can check out on Amazon Prime called BFF. It's created by Kari and Keon Poole. And she just dropped a new video called Overtaken, nigga. Like, I'ma put that link down below. So y'all go check it out. Follow and subscribe. You're ready. Now let's get on over to these movies and TV shows, nigga. I just finished watching a series called Sexy Beast on Paramount. It's a crime drama about these thieves, Gal Dove and Don Logan, that make a name for themselves, son. Then they hired to do some crazy ass robberies that's all connected to one crime family. The team they put together is strange though. Like, son, them niggas is wild, son. After the first mission, one of the robbers shoots at the innocent security guard for no reason, nigga. He ain't got no reason to shoot at the security guard while they walking into the boss's business after the robbery. Like, nigga, that was the stupidest shit ever, son. And he's one of the niggas they put on the team that's fucking Gal Dove's sister behind his back, turning her out with them pills, nigga, and he don't even know it. They popping them beans, nigga. Son, they definitely popping them beans. She looking like a fiend, nigga. Let's go. Son, she got strange from there, man. Now they gotta go kill the security guard so they don't get caught. But Gal ain't no killer, man. So he lied to the boss and said that he took care of it. Son, then the boss kills the nigga that shot at the security guard. Now Gal's sister looking for him. But he dead. Like, nigga slaying that nigga. Blew his head right off his shoulders, son. That shit gets crazy, man. This shit is definitely wild, man. And that nigga Don Logan, man, he's strange than a motherfucker too, man. Shit is wild. The writing in this series is pretty good, but the acting is dope to the motherfucker, man. Sexy Beast on Paramount, or you can catch it on Hulu or Amazon Prime. So go get in tune, man. You're ready. If you don't know yourself, you don't know the vibe, man. Let me say it again. If you don't know yourself, you don't know the vibes. And that concludes the end of this episode. If you like it, follow and subscribe to AC Entertainment. I've been working on some things you're definitely going to enjoy. Architect Creators, you're ready. Love!
Let's make it different, futuristic, who's a statistic? I know I'm glad that everything I do is terrific, the wizard is bad.